This is Human Behavior Analysis Report number 3, Advanced Scratch-and-Sniff Techniques, a classified field guide to convert manual odor verification. The following training manual examines 6 common civilian maneuvers used when subjects have touched, scratched, adjusted, or contacted an area of concern, and now requires confirmation. These techniques are not publicly discussed. They are not socially acknowledged, and yet field evidence confirms that they are performed daily across offices, grocery stores, family gatherings, parking lots, and seated waiting areas. The department has classified all 6 maneuvers as natural, plausible, and deeply suspicious. Proceed with caution. Technique number 1 is the prayer position. This maneuver allows the subject to bring both hands near the face while appearing thoughtful, calm, and spiritually reflective. To nearby civilians, the subject may appear to be praying, thinking, waiting patiently, or quietly processing life. In reality, the hands have entered diagnostic range. The subject performs a brief olfactory review while maintaining a serious facial expression. This technique has a high deniability rating. If challenged, the subject may claim they are thinking, or tired, or simply disappointed in society. The department considers this one the safest beginner level maneuver. Technique number 2, the fake nose scratch. This is one of the most commonly deployed methods of covert odor verification. The subject raises the hands towards the face under the cover of normal itch. The nose is scratched. The fingers remain near the nostrils slightly longer than medically necessary. A brief intake is performed. The key is speed. Too fast, the subject receives no useful data. Too slow, and nearby civilians may begin pattern recognition. The fake nose scratch is effective because everyone scratches their nose, but not everyone scratches their nose with the haunted focus of a man awaiting lab results. Technique number 3 is the upper lip pass. This maneuver is often disguised as facial grooming. The subject brushes the upper lip, mustache area, or lower nose region while maintaining a casual expression. This creates a short but effective odor intake window. The technique is especially useful when the subject wants to avoid full commitment of a nose scratch. It's subtle, it is deniable, but it carries moderate risk if repeated. 1 upper lip pass is normal. 2 may suggest irritation. 3 indicates a subject is no longer grooming. They are investigating. At that point, immediately behavior must reset. Technique number 4, the deep thinker. This method disguises olfactory review as intellectual depth. The subject rests fingers near the chin, lips, or nose while appearing to consider something very important. Possibly cover stories including decision-making, problem-solving, emotional reflection, or pretending to understand a complicated conversation. This technique is highly effective in meetings, waiting rooms, restaurants, and family events where silent contemplation appears normal. The subject may narrow the eyes slightly, look downward, pause, and breathe shallowly. To the public, this looks like thinking. To the department, it's a concealed scent audit warning, the mask of wisdom. Technique number 5, the cough pass. This is an emergency privacy shield used when suspicion rises quickly. The subject covers the mouth and nose as if coughing, clearing the throat, or suppressing a minor respiratory event. This creates temporary facial cover. During that cover, the subject may perform a discreet verification check. The maneuver is useful but should be brief. The single cough appears normal. A prolonged hand-to-face cover may trigger concern, sympathy, or unwanted medical attention. The department advises returning to baseline immediately after the test. Cough, verify, reset. Do not linger in the cough. Lingering transforms a technique into a scene. Technique number 6, the double tap confirmation. This occurs when the first reading is unclear or emotional, unacceptable. The subject has already performed one test, the data has been received, but the mind refuses to process the result. So the subject repeats the maneuver, not because new information is likely, but because denial has requested a second opinion. This is the most dangerous phase in the scratch and sniff sequence. Repeating testing increases the chance of detection. It also confirms that the subject is no longer acting casually. They are negotiating with reality. The department reminds all civilians 1 test is data, 2 tests is a concern, 3 tests, personal crisis. This concludes Human Behavior Analysis Report number 3. If you have used any of these techniques, remain calm. You're not alone. The department is aware of this behavior. The prayer position, the fake nose scratch, the upper lip pass, the deep thinker, the cough pass, and of course the double tap confirmation all have been observed in civilian environments. No formal charges are currently pending. Additional reports are forthcoming, including emergency cheek clench protocols, public restroom survival strategies, and the physics of dropping a pill on the floor. For further civilian analysis, remain neutral, remain deniable, and remember, discretion is not innocence. It's a trade craft.